Welcome to the one-step drug testing kit, which they're all very similar. You're going to need a cup, you're going to need a testing kit. These are very reliable and they test for several different drugs as well, not just a single strip. With that being said, we'll get right into it. If you want to get this, you can get it in just on this page, and also you can get it on any platform and all. There's loads, in fact, you can get around the world. I'm using this one, and then we'll be able to get it. It's also in the description of this video. On the manual, it'll tell you how to work it as well, if this video isn't clear enough for yourself. On the back of this piece of paper, it also shows the substances that it tests for and how long this test, the substance will be live or still in the urine sample. First things first, let's crack open this and I'll show you what's inside. And we have got a very simple standard test here. These are all the substances that will taste for: opioids, cocaine, THC, amphetamines, etc, etc. The rest of them, benzos. We'll get into results in a couple of moments, but I will get a sample right now and I'll show you how it shows up on the test. I wish I was somewhat positive for some of these, so then you'd see what a positive looked like. Obviously I don't truly believe that or want that, but I'll give you an example of what the negatives look like. So now we've got a sample, and we've also got the test. On the back here, there's basically like kind of a little bit of a maximum line, basically where you don't want to dip it all the way in so it goes all the way in. So you just want to dip it in slowly and surely. Just dip it in a little bit. So you've got your test, and you want to leave it here for a couple of seconds. And after a couple of seconds, the samples will be rising up through the test, and then it'll take about 5 minutes to show on the results. So already, as you can see, we're starting to get a live result, and I'll come back to you in a second. All right, I'll show you right away that my tests have all come up negative, of course, which is something that I'm proud about, I suppose. But basically, if one of these two lines didn't come up, particularly, as it says here, the positive would be just the top line and not the bottom line. The bottom line came up right away for myself. These are all negative because we have the bottom line. If we just have the top line, we've got a positive indicator. If you haven't got any, you've got an invalid one. That was within a couple of seconds. If it's a positive one, it might take around 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So because it's negative, it goes really fast, but if it's positive, it might take a few minutes later. If you don't see a result in 10 seconds like I have, don't think it's over, don't think it's finished. Actually leave it 10 minutes. All you have to do then, close it up, and you can just disregard this in any way you see fit. It's not like a battery or anything. And to wrap up on this test, just to give you a recap, if you want to get these specific tests, sometimes you can get them in single strips and they show different colors for different substances. But this one was opioids, cocaine, THC, amphetamines, methadone, benzodiazepines as their testings. Last note on that, I suppose, is that sometimes when you do opioids, pain medication, Norepinephrine Plus can be an example that comes up on these opioids. So it might be a little bit trigger on that. With that being said, again, if you want this, check in the description, check on the website as well, Gary the Expert, and I hope that you do very good with your testing. I suppose one little key thing, little caveat, share this information with an addiction therapist, someone like myself, any relevant body that you think would be able to help. Not only use it as an accountability factor to your partner or your loved one, even for yourself, but share the data, share the information with someone that is a professional that they will be able to help or use or be able to stay on track of their recovery journey. So good luck on your recovery journey. It's Gary. I hope you go have a blessed week on this blessed week, and I'll see you in the next episode.